Good morning, everyone. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya, Sidegigcrafts, guys. Welcome to my Santa's shop today. We are going to be working on the Christmas journal, this little flannel baby. And I was thinking, well, what am I going to put in here for papers? And I remembered I have this whole collection of flannel prints. And is that not perfect? Of course it is. So that's what we're using. I may end up throwing in, I'm trying to make space, guys. Trying to make some space. I did some crafting last night here at the desk making ugly sweaters. Let me show you my ugly sweaters I made. Look at how cute these are. They turned out so fun. I love them. I absolutely love them. So I'm probably going to make a few more cards today with these. Little guy with those little cuties. I'll probably make a few more cards with those. I've got a few more cards sitting over there. We are so close to our goal, guys. I cannot miss that goal. I cannot. I don't know. Maybe I'm glutton for punishment. Maybe I just really want to give away a journal. I don't know. But I cannot miss it. So that was my goal. We're going to hit. We're gonna hit it. I have made so many, and the crazy part is you guys have done an amazing job. Remember, I made a lot of those cards too. So I probably got well over, I don't know, I think I've probably got at least 150 to 200 cards into it myself. So, and I'm happy about that. It's just been such fun this year. Such fun. We've gotten so much done, so much accomplished. This one for sure. I'm just going to pull some of the favorites that I think will go great in here. That one, absolutely. In fact, I think I want two of those. Because it brings out the blue. That one brings out the blue and this one, because it's just a textural. We need that. And this one. This is great. I think I have two of these books of the flannels. I just loved it so much, and they were on sale at some point from Hobby Lobby. I think this is a Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Christmas 2021. I think this is Hobby Lobby's. This one too. This might be too many, but I can always not put some in. Oh, this one too. Yeah, I need two of those. Anything with blue is going to make it into the book, because I got to get that. I got to get the blue from the cover. It's a different blue, but I want blue in the book. Okay, I'm sure that's probably plenty. Probably too many. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. So that's 7 and 7. So that might actually do pretty well. This is cardstock. It's not paper, it's cardstock. So it's going to be a little heavier. So it still might be too much. We'll see. But I think I'm going to move forward with this and see how we turn out, because that's pretty darn thick. But I think we should be okay. Well, doubles. We'll see. I'm going to start with this, though. What did I say? 7 and 7. So I need to cut them to size. So we need to figure that out. So the width is fine. It's the height that needs to be adjusted. And this is 6.5. So we're just going to say, I think we're just going to say 6 1/4. 6 1/4 tall. So I've got all kinds of little goodies sticking out over here. I got I got stickers. I've got some sprinkles to make ugly sweaters over here. I got some stamps. It's all stuff I was using yesterday in here. And I had a blast. Well, of course I was crafting at my table in the living room too. So it's 6 1/4, I'm pretty sure. 6 1/4. today, unfortunately, I don't get to spend my whole day crafting. I actually have to adult today. So, which is a good thing. I mean, you know, we got to take care of ourselves, right? I'm going to need some laundry for this next week. I think I've gone through all my work shirts. I probably have about 2 weeks worth of work shirts, but I think I've worn them all. It's been that long since I've done laundry, so that's not cool. And I actually have to go out in public today, so I need to go to the grocery store, I need to go to the post office, got to go pick up the rest of those cards and whatever else might find in that box. So I'm excited to see that. So look, we should have at least one more video for incoming cards, hopefully today. So that's something I need to do too. So these strips will not be wasted. They'll be used probably to make cards because, you know, that's what we do with our Christmas scraps. Okay, so that's cut. We're done with that. That was easy. That was easy. Let's fold them. Let's make sure these are the right length though, just in case we need to cut them. I don't want to have to start all over again if they're wrong. Let's just make sure that that's going to fit. See, good thing I checked now because we really do need to cut those off about 1 inch. Why did I think that was right? Oh, I know why. Because I counted the spine in there. So if we take off about 1 inch, let's just do it right, Tom. 5, so it needs to be just shy of 10 inches. It's like 9 3/4, we'll say. Just do it now, it'll make it easier. It will. I don't even have coffee. I'm drinking, okay, this is how bad I need to go grocery shopping. I don't even have coffee, you guys. I'm drinking the instant coffee that I use for coffee dyeing. It's like, I need coffee today, but that's the only coffee in the house, so that's what I'm drinking. I just put lots of cream in it because it's nasty. It's not very good coffee. At least I got the flavor in there, so. Yep. What has things come to? So I gotta get coffee today. Keep me going. All right, so we've got those cut. This one's going to have to be about 1/2 inch. Go to 5. Ooh, that's going to be, let's go right here. That might be closer. I might have to trim that one again. We'll see when I actually fold some. So yeah, what's keeping you guys busy? Oh, I got to make cookies today. I promised everybody at work cookies. And I had 2 days off to do it. I was like, oh, I'll get them done. Yep. See, that's perfect. That worked out perfectly. And then I haven't done them. I thought about doing them late night last night. Didn't do it. I was like, I don't know. I've been up being creative all day. Didn't feel like it. So I went to bed and watched some movies. I had some fun brainstorming with a gal yesterday about setting up a creative local exchange group kind of thing. We have a lot to talk about for sure, but she knows lots of people in the community that are into crafts and arts and stuff, and thought it might be fun to just have a group that, you know, if you don't need a craft supply anymore, you can exchange it or trade it or give it or something, and just have a local people join the group that are interested in doing that. Maybe swapping, I don't know, maybe swapping projects, maybe just, you know, inspiring each other, being support to each other kind of a thing. And I thought, well, that sounds like a lot of fun. And so we were talking about that a little bit yesterday. And I think she seems like such a joy. So I'm kind of excited about that, kind of thinking a lot about that, how we can make this happen. with her connections and my computer abilities, we should do it. I told her I'll run the group. She's got connections though. She knows all the places. It's like, oh, that's so cool. She was telling me about different places where she shops locally for supplies sometimes. I'm like, what? I've never heard of these places. And I've been here for a while and I've never heard of these places. I need to get out more. That's all I can think. But she works with a lot of folks that are in the crafty world, so crafty and artistic world, I should say. So she knows. That's awesome. Okay, so we have our pages. Now, how do I figure out? Some of these are duplicates, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make two. Those are not the same. Two signatures. I could potentially do 3, and I might decide to do 3, but we're going to start with 2. Simply because I prefer to do 2. I kind of feel like maybe, no, I want something contrasting on the front. So maybe that one, that would be fun. I'm just kind of splitting them up now. I think this is my front one. Okay, so let's stack these together and see how they fit in there. Now, I know it's kind of blank on the white side, and we'll get to that. We're going to add some more things in here, which is why we might take some of these pages out later, because it might end up being too thick, or why we might split it into 3, because it might get too thick. So there. These papers all go together, so I'm not worried about order, except for that. Those are two similar, very similar, so I'm just going to swap that up just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to move these strips so I don't keep dropping them on the floor, like I just did. Put that right over there. Okay, so we've got 2 signatures. Now these may stick out just a little bit. I feel like I still need to trim a little bit off of there. Just a bit. But I don't know. Actually, I think I'm gonna I want to trim it, but what I'm debating is if it's going to change when I add more pages in here anyway, if I should just wait. But I'm going to go ahead and just do it. I am going to do it. And I'm going to do this a little differently. I'm not going to use my trimmer because it's just going to slip and slide on me. I'm going to use this box cutter. We can use all of our tools today. All right, make sure that's in there nice and tight so it doesn't slip. Now here's the key, is to hold this down and do multiple passes, lots of multiple passes, not try to cut through it all at once, because that's where we go wrong and start having slipping and sliding going on and where we could hurt ourselves. So we're not going to try to do that. We're just going to clean up that edge. You can throw these away. You can keep them if you want to, but I see no purpose. I do see purpose, actually. I want to weave them together, if I'm honest. I really do. I want to do something with those, but I'm not going to because I'm not a hoarder. I'm not. I can let things go. Okay, we're going to do this again. Just line it up where you want it. Hold that ruler down heavy because you don't want it to slide and mess up and cut the wrong thing. We're going to just keep going. Multiple passes. Multiple passes. There we go. Put that away. We'll throw those away. That's probably going to fit well enough for now. I'm not going to worry too much more about it. I know I've got those rogue edges at least. And so now they're nice and I don't want to say perfect. Nothing's perfect, but and you could even, there's some little shards on there and stuff, or little fuzzes. You can actually use a sanding block to go over that and sand it down so that it's nice and soft and smooth. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm not too worried about that because we've got a lot to do. So another thing I want to do, I do want to add children's book pages, and that's going to take me a minute. So I'm going to put you guys on hold for a minute. I'm going to come back with some pages and we will continue. Be right back. All right, friends. Well, couldn't find the journal I was looking for, but I found these, and I thought these might have some fun pages. I'm looking around as I'm talking. These might have some pages that we could use. I also found Chloe's papers that she made. The handmade papers are very textural, and I thought we're making a textural book, something with texture in it. Let's add a couple of these in there. So I'll put one per signature. And she made this paper. I love it. I absolutely love this paper. It's so cool. And she made it out of scraps and remnants of her own papers and then put it on a screen and everything. She did the whole shebang. Makes me want to make some too. You can actually find the screens on Amazon to make paper. And I had them in my cart for a while. I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I have so much paper already. And then I thought, you know what? Why not? Why not? I throw away so much paper. Why not recycle it and make it into some cool handmade paper, right? So I'm thinking I'm probably going to go put those right back in my cart. If I get an Amazon gift card for Christmas, that is totally what I'm going to get. Among other things. And while I was searching for the books I was looking for, I actually found a whole bunch of other stuff. I was like, oh no, I found more Christmas, you guys. More Christmas card making stuff. And I'm like, oh. So, well, I'm set for that. I should have plenty. Now, I'm thinking about, I've got this book. I love this. I'm probably going to use some of these pages on the white pages. Let's find some cute images. That would be cute there. And the reason why I want to do that is because Christmas to me, it's definitely, well, for most of us, it's family time. You know, it's time when we celebrated with our families. We spent a lot of time together. It's cold outside, so we spent a lot of time inside. And I remember sitting on my grandpa's lap and just reading books, reading. And he would just read us all the stories. So these books, although they're not Christmas, they remind me of that time when he would sit with us, and you know, he wasn't outside farming because he was home for Christmas. And look how cute. He would read to us, and it was wonderful. So that's why I'm thinking it might just be fun, look, to use some of these as such and just add them in. You know, I don't need to use the whole thing, and I'd like to use some other books too. So I'm just going to tear out some of my favorites. This one is a Wiggly Goes Camping. I think these are kind of a scarier, not scarier, but more mature characters. Nothing really, these aren't images that I grew up with. So it's cute and it's right, but not quite what I'm looking for. Now, this one might have some pictures of some of my favorite books because we all love little golden books, right? So we can put some of those in there. This one has a lot of the animals, the little pokey little puppy, the cute kittens. Oh, dropping things on the floor. Little engine that could. These kind of look like newer versions of the story though, Little Tugboat. I'm going to hold on to that one for a minute because I do have some more vintagey books that I could, like this one, Four Little Kittens. I love this book. The Little Siamese. Oh. I grew up, we always had Siamese cats. We had some relatives that bred them. And they lived around the corner. We always had Siamese cats. They just have so much character. If I ever got another cat, I would do that. I would get another Siamese, but I don't want another cat. So many so many animals already. I love this little kitten. Although I'm going to take away the cover page, but that's okay. I think we're going to use this one for sure. True version. Let's go ahead and use that little Siamese kitty. Or should we use her? That'd be kind of cute to use the little girl playing with her kitten. And she's got toys around her. Let's use this one. All right, so there's those. There's 2 out of there. And these are things we're just going to do. And that's just kind of how I'm figuring it out, guys. Just kind of looking through some pictures. This is a little bit too pastel. I'm not going to use that one. Prayers for Children. It was also a time when we all went to church together. And I absolutely love that picture, but I'm going to keep that one. So that is why this one, a great gray elephant. Oh, look at that. How cute that picture is. That looks more springtime though, doesn't it? Here we go. Here's some Christmassy ones. Not specifically Christmas. Oh, there's a little boy. He's in the... Oh, no. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, it's so brittle. Oh, that's okay. It just cuts into the tree. I'm okay with that. We can use this one and this one. And actually, I do think I want this little boy also. Pull those together so maybe it'll tear a little better. So brittle. There we go. It just kind of cracked right out of there. Not that picture. We're not going to use that one. That one just kind of, that's the one. Anything else in here? Evening prayer. I like that. I think we're going to use that. Put that one aside. Rumpelstiltskin. Let's see if there's anything in here that we might want to use. When you guys were young, did you get these books too with the records in the back? They had the little record in here. We did. We got these all the time. We had a record player. Oh, I loved them. Absolutely loved them. Or the ones with cassette tapes. Oh, I loved them. It was one of my very favorite things. I kind of like this picture. So they look like they're just about to have their feast. Maybe it's their Christmas feast. For their happily ever after. This might just be a good story told. I'm just going to put these in between the pages and just let it speak for itself. That should be enough, guys. All right, now, that Rumpelstiltskin book is definitely too tall. However, we can trim it down. To there. Now these books that I bought, that I just showed you, those are books that I've gotten for free, or from the thrift store, or from the antique store. They're books that would have, you know, probably otherwise been thrown out, honestly. So I love being able to give them a new life in a journal where somebody is going to appreciate them. Whether they write on them or whatever they do with them. Might bring somebody else memories too, right? And we're going to leave that on that side. Even though it chops off the baby. Oh, anyway, whatever. This one will do the same thing. But I think I'm going to use this one to cover a page. So I'm going to hold on to those. So, okay, wait a minute. I need one. Nope, I'm going to fold this one too. I think I'm going to cut this one on the side. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Am I? See, here's the fun part where you get to kind of play and figure these things out. This is, if this goes this way and I leave that flap on the other side, when you turn to this side, I can actually turn this into a pocket. I could just glue it right there and turn it into a pocket and put some other decorative element over it. And then I don't have to glue another extra piece of paper in there. It's all sewn in and everything, which works out fantastic. And I think I'm just going to leave it right there. Or you can cut the page down and just glue it to one of those white pages. And or you can turn it into a pocket or a tuck or a tag or something too. You could do that. I think I'm going to fold it this way. So we can keep the couple, happy couple on there. And that way we'll tuck this. Oh, I still need to cut it here though. Actually, right there at the edge of the table. That worked out pretty good. Cut it right there. Try to get straight. Keep those pieces for collage or whatever you want, if you want. Maybe I'll stick this one right here in the middle. That'd be kind of fun. Okay. So we've got two now. And then we've got these. So I think what I'm going to do for these, I'm probably going to use these for images to glue in. Now, I've got this Bible verse book out too. I also got this for... This was from a thrift store also, but I loved these verses. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these or not, but I pulled it out because I think I'd like to maybe, but maybe on a journaling card or something. Because my faith may not be the same as somebody else's, and not trying to push that on anybody, but I like to make it removable if possible. That way somebody can get it if they want it, but they can also remove those things if they don't like that part. So I don't ever want that to be a determining factor of whether somebody wants my journals or not. But I like it. So let's see. I had one more Christmas pad of paper here. Oh, here it is. I wanted to see if these are cards or paper. All right, so this is cardstock also. So I can use these for decorating. I don't want to add more pages of this in. Although that's pretty awesome, because I think it'd be too much cardstock. But if I go to 3 signatures, I may end up using that after all. So it just kind of depends. But I really think, guys, that this is probably going to be enough. I really do. I think this is already going to be pretty chunky. I don't think I need 3 signatures. I think it's going to be great. So here's what we're going to do. Or what I'm going to do. You're not going to do it. I'm going to do it. I am going to go ahead and sew these in. I think you've seen me do this about 1 billion times. So I'm going to do it off camera, save some time, and then we'll go back and we'll start doing a little bit of decorating and adding some of those pages. So it won't be any time for you, but I'll be right back. All right. So that didn't take long, did it? Not for you. Okay, we've got these all sewn in. We've got Santa sewn in. So we've got our pages. Da, 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 all started. Okay. And I should have done 3, but as I was sewing, I thought, you know what? I've got those buttons in the way. So it's probably a good thing I didn't do 3 signatures. And I think it'll be just fine. You know, it'd be super cute is to get a black belt, like a leather belt to go on here to close it. Oh, I may end up doing that somehow. I may need to go to the thrift store as well. Okay, so I've got these pages and I'd like to use them in here. Now these are so brittle, they have to be glued. I can't use these for pockets or anything else. They're gonna have to be glued in here, which is fine. Just need to figure out where. We're just gonna stick this one right here. We're just gonna start out strong, guys. We're gonna stick these down. I'm gonna have to, I may not want to tear, I'm gonna try to tear this and see how well it tears. If I'm careful about it, it should be pretty straight. It was pretty close. Close enough. And we can just kind of use these in here. And, oh, look how cute that is. So cute. Now I could use this for a journal card too. And I'm tempted to do that, or just use it for the top and put a pocket at the bottom. Which I think is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna line that up there. So this is gonna go up here. I'm gonna have to use the scissors. It's not straight at all. I want to leave his red mitten on there though, because it's too cute. I'm gonna glue that there, and then I'll tear the other side of that. Okay. While I was at it, I went ahead and filled my glue bottle. So that will be good. Put some glue there at the edge. Make sure that's all attached. Once this goes down, I won't be able to lift it up again, so I need to make sure it's placed correctly because it's so brittle, it would just ruin it. All right, so there we go with that. And then we'll just kind of, ooh, I could potentially, ooh, actually, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I think I do. We're just going to fold this over. Why? Because it adds interest to this page. It totally cracked on the edge, and that's okay because that'll wear down as it's used. But that'll add some interest on this side. I can't use this side. Now, if you use regular paper, you know, new paper, like sturdy paper, you could use that as a tuck. But because this is old and cracking, and you don't want to do that because it will just fall apart. So what I'll do, I'm going to save the bottom part of this, and we can just put... That matches the baby's blanket. I love that. That's so fun. Okay, done deal. And in fact, I could even wrap this one around and make a pocket in the front too. Okay, these stickers have got to go off my desk. They're driving me crazy. Probably driving you guys crazy too. So I'm gonna fold this. Actually, here, let's attach it first. Don't attach it first because I still need to put holes on it. Here, let's put it, let's see here, right before that blue line. And maybe fold it straight would be good. That'd be good. And we'll cut this. I'm not keeping that. And then we'll put glue here. Doggone it, I put it on the wrong side. I was going to glue this side first. That's okay, we'll just do it all at the same time. Might as well just stick it on there. all at the same time. Don't have to do this edge because the turn will hold it in place. Let's just sit here for a minute. Look how cute that is. Oh, I love that. So now we have spots where we can make a tag with this. In fact, let's just do that. Ooh, that's kind of neat, isn't it? I really like this side even better. So let's put some, shoot, I hate reaching for a new piece of paper when I know I have so many scraps around here. So many. But we're just gonna do it. I don't know where it is. Seriously, guys, I've got so many boxes of scraps going on right now and different projects that are just kind of around the house. Some of them are in here, some are in the other room. And it just makes it hard to find what I'm thinking of. But it's okay because I have worked through so much of my scraps and so much of my crafty collections. It just feels so great to be dwindling down some of this stuff. Even though there's still more I want to do. So, here we go. We've got ourselves a cute little tag on there. We're going to go ahead and ink around the edges of that. And I'm just going to use, what is this? Vintage Photo. Don't need to go too dark. Just a little something. That Vintage Photo actually kind of, you know, goes best with this vintage paper, this book page, because the color is very similar. That's probably why it's called Vintage Photo, so that because it would be, you know, blend well. Just go around the outside edges here. And then this may look kind of incomplete or not done, and I will probably add something in here. I just don't know what just yet. So I'm going to leave it for now. Just like that. Okay, so we can use those pieces that we tear off or take apart. Not a problem. All right, next page. And we did that on the front one, so let's go back to the back, and see what we can do here. I really like this song paper, and I do think I'm going to put it in its entirety in here. Now, obviously, the little girl is going to be that's going to be too wide, so I'd like to keep that flower. There's that page. I think just on this line or right here. Do I want this here or do I want it somewhere else? Let's look. That would be very pretty there, actually, with that paper. Because the little flowers right here, I think I'm just going to put it right there. And then what I can do on the opposite page, I can make a journaling card out of the picture of the little girl and put her on that side. That way she stays with her song too. Of course, somebody can move that if they want to. It's the fun part about having a journal. You can kind of make it your own. I like it. Okay. And what I think I'm going to do on this, because the page is a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and vintage photo up the edges here too, so it's not so stark white. I want to have to trim that if I don't need to. So we'll make a little journaling card out of this one too, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to tear this one a little bit differently. Go straight under here. Now I could, oh, that would be cute too. So this wouldn't stand alone as a pocket or a tuck, but I could put paper behind it and turn it into one. And that might be a better use. If I make her into a journaling card, you're only going to see part of her that's not sticking out of the part that's sticking out of the pocket. So let's tighten this up just a touch. I'm going to go right above the flowers there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some more of this paper and put that behind her. And then we're going to trim around and make that work. She's 2 1/4. Let's go 2 1/2. And we'll go it's just measuring that out. This would be super cute if you wanted to sew as well in the book. I'm not going to sew in it because I don't want to thicken it up, and I'm thinking I just want to get this together. But you could sew these in. You would just have to back it. Honestly, no, it wouldn't work anyway because, well, it could. You'd have to sew this to another piece of paper and then sew it to the backing. Otherwise, anything you pull in and out of there is going to catch on your threads, and that's going to be a problem. So you have to consider that as well. There we go. See, even my brush tore a little bit of that. Okay, which is fine. Yeah, that's cute. That is cute. Okay, we're going to put a smaller notch on this one. Just because I don't want to go too deep into the picture. Look at that. Isn't she cute? Oh, she could have gone this way too, but I would have had to cut off more. I really like this. So there. This one's a little shorter than the page, which is perfect. It's just fine. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is so, oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute, you guys. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to have it done in time for Christmas, but I'm working it. I'm working it. All right, we got the little pig. He's sleeping in his bed. I don't want to put that across from that one. Let's put this one. Oh, that's cute. It doesn't hurt that I love these papers, all of them. And it makes me happy to use these books too. It really does. Do you guys feel like that when you use some of those books and some of those things? Oh, that was perfect. Look how cute that is. Actually, I wonder if, did I use the red plaid? I used the black one. There's the red, but he's on the opposite side of the page. No. Yeah, it could work. Ooh, the red and green. Should put him there. I do like that. Okay, let's put him there. Turn that glue gun off. It's not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna be using it this morning yet. I think when I'm done with this, I got some cookies to bake and some laundry to start. And then I probably need to get dressed, because I'm not, and go to the post office. I keep thinking about all the things I need to do today. Now this one would be cute over here. We've got, although that's not, ooh, no, this one. This one, this one, this one. That one needs to go there. It sure does. Okay. Keep thinking of all the things I need to do. That one's cute too, though. Look at that. Should I do that one instead? Yes, because it's got all the critters. It's got the critters and it's got the house. Let's do that one instead. Excellent. And then we got this little dude. So we could do the same with this one and make a pocket out of that bottom part of the page as like we did the other one. I don't know about that one, because I'm gonna have to do something here. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I'm not going to put anything there that's not going to work with it, so let's put that there. Oh, so cute. What storybooks did you guys read when you were little around the holidays? Were there certain ones that you guys read? Were there certain traditional stories that you read? Were there, you know, what were your favorite little books when you were little, growing up? This really reminds me of all that stuff. The records, the tapes, the books. My grandpa would pile all of us up on his lap and read us stories. It was so fun. We have pictures of all of us cousins sitting on his lap. Even as we got older, it was kind of a traditional thing that we did, even as we grew up. And I have those pictures. It's so cool. And it was a joke at that point because, you know, we were so big. We didn't fit. We were falling all off the chair and everything, but it was fun. So fun. Oh, this one needs to go here. Look at this. Oh, I love that. Okay, so this border's coming off. This border is going to be, I'll leave a little bit of that clear border. I hope this tears right. Okay, obviously the top and the bottom have to come off because it's way too tall. So this will come to here maybe. Still too tall. We're going to take some more snow off the bottom, but I don't want to take all the snow off the bottom because that's how we know it's cold outside. let's clean up this edge because we gotta. Should be fairly straight. I don't care if it's not straight because I'm not done with it, but it should be close. Okay, right here at the top. There is something tickling my foot right now. What is that? Oh, it's fabric. It's blowing from the wind and the fan above my head. It's like gently touching my toes. It scared me. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so now this one is gonna have to go by that tree. Actually, I can measure it this way. Find out where that page is. Well, that's not gonna work because I can't grab it. I can do that. Look at how brittle it is. It's so brittle. This is what makes me not feel bad about using these pages like this, because if somebody had tried to read this or, you know, make it one of their, it would have just broke. It's in such bad shape. Such bad shape, but this is going to be amazing because it's been rescued. That's a good thing. I don't remember where I got this book. Got quite a few now. I had even considered, because I had so many, I'd even considered trying to maybe sell some online in a craft group or something, but then I thought, you know what? The way that I use them, I think I shouldn't. And I'm glad I didn't, because I probably would have sold some of these. And look how perfect they are for this. This is just fantastic. Okay, some of that's sticking out over the edge. I'm okay with it because, like I said before, it's going to crumble off over time, and that's perfect. It'll just break itself away, but it's protected on the paper that it's glued on there. So let's see, we need a kitty. I think this kitty needs to be a pocket as well. Let's see here. Well, that didn't work. This paper's not as brittle as the other one. I'm using the lines on my grid behind here to kind of try to even it up, square it up. Oh, that's okay, because I couldn't use that picture anyway. I can't really save this. Okay. Now, where should I put the little kitty? There's a pocket. I feel like it's still too thick for pocket. And I'll have to do the same thing as put another piece of paper behind there. Which, if I trim that back, I could fit that on there. Whoops. Doggone it. That's okay. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, let's do that. another little pocket. Just going to kind of grunge up those edges just a little touch, even though they're already a little bit stained, but just help the look. Oh, I think it just started raining. Nice. Where do I want this? I have a pocket there already. Ooh, like downpour raining. Put that there. Be kind of cute. Not opposed. I'm trying to keep this balanced, and that's the hard part, is I've got kind of like that, but it's, I feel like it should contrast more. I think we're going to put it here. I think I need to trim this just a little more though. All right, we're just about done for today because I don't want my video to be too long or it's never going to upload. I'll have to delete all the files on my phone so that it will. Yeah, I'm struggling with some storage issues on my phone. So I think we're going to call it for today. I think we've gotten through all those book pages that I pulled. I'll probably find some more. Oh, actually, I've got a couple more. Let's go ahead and add her on here really quick. I know I said I was done, but I'm not. I'm not. We're going to add this there. I don't know if that's straight. It's pretty darn close if it's not. Oh, this is going to be tough. I'm going to have to cut off the doll or the horse. Which one? Probably a little bit of the doll because I can still tell what it is. If I cut off the horse, you won't be able to tell what it is. So let's go there. And then here, needs to go to right there. Yes. And this will be the last one for today. I may work on this a bit off camera. If I do, guys, I will be sure to catch you up on what I did off camera so you can see. But it's probably going to be more of the same, adding book page in here. I've got to find some more books because I know I have some Christmas ones. I would like to add some Santa and some, I mean, it's a Santa book. I mean, come on. We need to add Santa in there. So I'm hoping I can find those journals as well. In fact, nope, I didn't. I thought, oh my gosh, it's right there. It's not. So that's it for today. We've got pages started. We've got pockets started. We've got our signature sewn in. We've got storybook in there. We've got handmade paper in there. This one is coming together very quickly and very beautifully. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're inspired. I hope you have a fantastic day. Get some crafting done along with your adulting stuff, and just enjoy your day. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.